All right, start of a new day. It's been raining all night long. You might notice that I look a little different. So, got my rain gear on, ready to go. I have a little bit of a concern. This is some really light rain gear, much lighter. I mean, like a pound lighter than the other rain gear that I used to have or used to wear. The bad thing is it's very fragile. I really didn't think it'd be much of an issue. It wouldn't be anywhere that I've ever hiked before, but here it's very overgrown. There are briars everywhere. So I'm hoping that today is not a bad day for briars, because this is the only day I really should have to wear my rain suit. The other thing is I have no idea whether you can see a difference or not, but I have my phone inside of a plastic bag. So either this video looks really weird and kind of fuzzy because it's in a plastic bag, or you can't tell. And same thing with the sound. Maybe the sound is muted because of the plastic bag, maybe not. We'll find out. So I'm going to set off. I don't imagine I'm going to be doing a lot of video today because of the rain, but if I need to, I have the option. 5 miles, I think, maybe 4.5 to Wilhelmina State Park Lodge, where hopefully I can shower, maybe eat something, get my resupply box for sure, and set off. So, what is this? Day, I think I'm going to be about halfway at the end of this day. Cool. It was a good night in the shelter. All right, well, I hope you can hear this. The rain's coming down good now. And if you can tell, I'm walking on a road. So this whole 4.5 mile stretch from the shelter to Wilhelmina State Park is right down over there. It's supposed to be just about 30-40 feet off the road. Down in the trees, obviously. So I hiked for about a 1/4 mile on a trail, and then the trail totally disappeared, just right in the middle of it, the area. Even the trail I was hiking on was barely there. You could barely tell there was a trail, except every once in a while I'd see a blue blaze, so I knew I was on the trail. So it disappeared, the whole trail, the blue blazes. I went about a 1/2 mile of just weaving back and forth all the way to the edge. There's a big kind of a drop off where it goes way downhill, down the mountain. I know the trail is not on that part because I looked on the maps. So I'd weave over there, then I'd weave back, weave over through briars, everything. I did that for, 30 minutes and found no trail. There's no trail there. And no blue blazes anywhere. So I said, forget it. And I came up here and I'm just hiking along the road. Trail purists, hang on, I'm gonna zip my jacket up a little bit. Okay, trail purists would say that you don't get to truly say that you hiked an entire trail unless you hike every single inch of the actual trail. So, if you get off at a shelter, let's say the shelter has 2 entrances to it. If you get off at one entrance, you come up the other entrance to leave, and you skip 50 feet of the trail, you don't get to say you hiked the whole trail. Or if you take a little shortcut on a switchback, then you don't get to say that you hiked the whole trail. And largely I fall into that camp. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm not gonna say I did it if I, took shortcuts and things like that. But when you are hiking down through something like that, and there is no trail, and you're just making your own switchbacks back and forth looking for the trail, you're not hiking on the trail anyway. So I figure if there's no trail, and I'm not hiking on what's supposed to be the trail, then the purity of what I'm doing is gone already, right? I'm not hiking every square inch of the trail the way I'm supposed to. So again, forget it. I'm up here. I'm gonna hike on this for the next, whatever it is now, 3.5 miles maybe. And I'm gonna get where I'm going. And we'll see what happens when I get to the state park. Bye. Well, I was hiking along. I probably did, I really don't know, 2.5 miles and a mile out on the road. And then I saw, over to the right, I saw a little trail going back into the trees. So I thought, well, what the heck, I'll try it out. And so I went back and traipsed all around in there for another 15 minutes and eventually found what I think is the trail, even though it's not marked with blazes, but it's a trail and it's going right along where it's supposed to. And I mean, how many trails are gonna be right beside the road going this exact same direction? So I mean, it's got to be it, I think. So maybe I'm back on trail. We'll find out. All right, I'm back on trail. Woo! A blue blaze. Okay, I'm trucking. Whoa! Till I fall over. Well, I know for a fact this is the trail, but I don't see a trail. You just know it by the blue blaze. If you can see it way up there. I think the camera's all foggy from the rain and the fog and the condensation. There's the trail again. This trail is hilarious. Sometimes it's a trail and sometimes it's not. Sometimes the only way I can tell is by looking up and seeing the clearing ahead in the trees. But even then, occasionally that doesn't really pan out. So I'm just walking down the trail and came across this. I'm probably a half mile from Queen Wilhelmina State Park. I hope through this plastic bag that this comes through. I don't think it is. Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it's going to come through very well, but anyway, maybe. It just says Pioneer Cemetery. And says it was put together in 1861, blah blah blah. There's lots of people there: Betty Bowling Davis, Jesse Farless, A.Y. Hayes. Interesting. And obviously somebody keeps it up and puts flowers around. I don't know. All right, well, I'm at Queen Wilhelmina State Park. Interesting little bridge here. I actually thought, based on my mileage estimates, that I was going to be right where I need to be already, but it says lodge 1.5 miles. That is a long way still. I mean, it's not that far, but it's a lot farther than I thought. I thought I was here. So, anyway, we'll see what's up here. I need to take a shower. I need to get my stuff at the lodge, all that. So, not sure. I guess the order I do it in is going to be based on where things are at when I come across them. Wow, this is the nicest bathhouse. They got a place for me to charge my phone. A little shower stall back here. I can clean up in. Place to put all my stuff. I almost feel bad. I'm gonna mess up their nice place. Shower, got all cleaned up. I feel good. I was walking, trying to find the lodge to get my package, and I saw this big old thing. Kind of cool. I really wanted to, normally in a situation like this, you'd get your clothes and you'd change into the other clothes that you have, and maybe wash the clothes that you have and let them hang on the back of your pack and dry. But since interesting. Anyway, since it's wet out, can't really do that because I need to make sure that I have dry clothes tonight. You know, if I get trekking along the way here and things go south and it gets pretty cold and wetter and whatever, you know, I need to be able to pull over. Just stop, you know, pitch my tent, get inside, get my wet clothes off, get in a sleeping bag with my dry clothes, you know, get rid of my hypothermia. So that's kind of what you do. So I got to keep my dry clothes and can't risk having 2 sets of wet clothes in this kind of climate. Wow, everybody at the lodge was so nice. I spent way too long in there, but I got my package. They let me sit down at one of the tables where all the regular people who don't smell like dogs got to sit, and open up my package and get everything organized, and they showed me where water was so I could fill up, and where to clean up, and the bathroom, and I don't know, everything. So very nice. And it is so foggy, as I'm sure you can see. I asked them where the trail was exactly, because even though I know it's over here, you can't hardly, I mean, you can't see, you know, 50 feet, maybe 75 feet away. So he said, go to the end of the parking lot, and I guess go down Lover's Leap Trail, which is right here. Yeah. And then said when you get actually out to Lover's Leap, take a left and you'll be on the trail. So we'll find out. Anyway, that was nice. It was a nice break. I'm actually dried out. The clothes I have dry really quickly, and so my socks are soaking wet, but and my shoes, but everything else is fairly dry, a lot drier than it was. So ready to get rolling. Because of this stop today, I am not going to make, I keep saying this and then I do it anyway, but I'm nearly certain I'm not going to make 15 miles today, which is what I have to average to get to the second stop that I hope to make. So I had 3 goals. One was, let's show you the sign real quick. One goal was to get to Brushy Creek Recreation Site, and that one's like a no-brainer. Unless I break a leg, I can make that, you know, walking backwards probably. And then the second one is Story, Arkansas, which is where Bluebell Cafe is, that I want to go eat and hang out, listen to some music with the boys, and they pick me up. And then the third one was another night after that. Anyway, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It is, pick me up on a highway, and there's no way I'm going to make that. I mean, I'm just not. I have to average 20 miles a day, and I've been averaging 15, and it's been kicking me, you know. So, but I can do 15, and I have to average 15 every day now. I have to do 15 exactly to get to Story. So today I'll do, you know, 13 or something. So I'll have to make that up, but I think I can make that up over 4 days. So anyway, enough of that. I'm on Lover's Leap here. I'm going to get back on the trail. I'm going to go find the Ouachita River is somewhere a few miles down. I'll get water there. Then there's a shelter after that. And I might just stay at the shelter since it's supposed to be raining again tonight. It'd be nice to not have to set up a tent and do everything in a shelter. Or, you know, and be able to just be in a shelter. So I'm going to give that a shot. And if I'm still feeling good, I'll go a little further and stay somewhere else. Bye. What a beautiful trail. Amazing. This whole day has been just bushwhacking through the jungle and just destroying my rain suit, just tearing the heck out of it, and traipsing through the mountains and the rocks and the wet, slippery, moss covered boulders, and then all of a sudden, the last couple of miles, maybe, yeah, a couple of miles have just been beautiful little saunter through the forest. Just bark covered trail, very few rocks, wide open, gorgeous. It's been a great day. Got to hike in the fog, got to hike in the rain, got to hike in the pouring rain. Got to stop and meet some people at Wilhelmina State Park. Take a little break. Get to see other humans for a few minutes. Now, coming up soon, I'm getting ready to get to the Ouachita River. That might be it that I can hear in the background there. Well, here's the Ouachita River and some train tracks. It'd be cool if a train came across right now. I think I'm going to go right over there. Looks like there's a little kind of hollow down there that goes right into where there's some nice running water that I can get to fill my water with, and then I'll head on my way. Perfect. Well, here I am up on the train tracks. There's the river down there where I filled up. Need to leave that river. And it looks like the trail picks up over here where this blue blaze is on this tree. So I'm going to get moving and see where I get to. Here's camp for the day. Drying out my rain gear. My feet are throbbing. I'm ready to sit down and eat, go to bed.